Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm guessing you all probably heard the news. LeSean McCoy is gone. Where do I start? I guess if you put all feelings aside, it's a great trade. But as a huge supporter of LeSean McCoy and a huge fan, it really hurts. I think he's the best running back in the league. And, he enjoyed being here. I haven't met a fan who hasn't liked him. And, he's the best player on the team. Most important player, in my opinion. And it really sucks to see him go. And I guess we all kind of, had an idea that this might happen. I thought it would happen, for Serge and Mariota. And, well, that's a whole different story. I mean, McCoy admitted, even after seeing what happened to Deshaun, he kind of, the thought, never escaped his mind, really. But, it sucks just because of how good he was. He was the most important player. But we got a pretty good player in return. But, McCoy, thanks for everything. I mean, you were the most explosive piece to the most explosive offense in the league. He put moves on people that no one has ever seen since Barry. So, I mean, thanks for everything. It was an honor being able to watch. And you played with a smile on your face every single game. So, we can't thank you enough. I hate that the trade has to go down, but business is business. I heard McCoy is fighting the trade. I guess there's really not much you could do anyway. But it's just good to know that he really does like being here. I'm glad we were able to have him for such a long time. I mean, what this deal means, I think, is Chip Kelly is going to get his guys. He's willing to give up anything. You saw him, he gave up Hermans and Trent Cole, two players who have been pretty important to the team for the past couple of years, and he just released them, just to free up some cap space. And he was probably going to do the same thing with McCoy, if not trade him for Mariota. So I think, I heard he got the deal done in 20 minutes. So, I guess, good deal. But, I mean, he broke a lot of fans' hearts last night. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. He freed up a lot of cap space, and now we can go do some spending. I'll make a video on that maybe next week before free agency actually opens up, since, I wanted to make sure. I want to see the franchise tags, see how everything turns out with that. But, back to the deal here. So we got rid of McCoy. Yeah, it hurts. But we got a pretty good player in return. We got a Buffalo linebacker, Kiko Alonso. I'll be honest here. I really didn't know much about him until yesterday, and I did some research, watched some highlights, saw his stats. He's a very good linebacker. He's young. He's an inside linebacker, and that's the position of need, considering that D'Amico's getting pretty old, and we need someone young to play with Kendricks for a while. And yes, he's from Oregon, but you look at him, he was, in 2013, players voted him in the top 100 players, and for a rookie season, that's pretty good. So, I mean, if you look at some of his highlights, this guy can play, and, he's going to upgrade a defense that definitely needs improvement. And what I say, I don't think he's nowhere near the level that McCoy is, but running backs don't have much value in this league, and this guy's young. Chip Kelly likes him, and we need help at inside linebacker, so I think it's a good thing that we got this guy. all feelings aside, this was a pretty good trade. I would give it an A, but the only reason why I can't is because I feel like there was a better way of doing it. Like, McCoy's been here for 6 years. Everyone remembers when he was drafted. He was one of the fan favorites in the city, and you kind of let him go like without. You didn't even actually renegotiate his contract. Well, now they're saying he did. Well, I've been following the Eagles pretty closely since the season ended, and I haven't heard anything until after the trade, supposedly. So, I give this trade an A-. Hopefully, Alonso can recover from that torn ACL. And if he's anything close to what he was in 2013, I think we're going to have a very good set of linebackers. We still need to find a replacement for Trent Cole, now that both him and Brandon Graham are leaving. That's another blow, but I mean, we have the draft and the free agency coming up. You know, I'll be making videos on that. And that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Fly, Eagles, fly.